Hey guys, it's SG. It's been such a long time, but I am so happy to be back on YouTube. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to see how I achieve this super cute, beginner-friendly glam, keep on watching. So we are going to start out with some Dickinson's Witch Hazel to cleanse Jazz's face. And then we are going to use a Sephora collection brow pencil in the shade Ebony. If you know, you know, this is my favorite brow pencil. And Jazz already has ombre brows, so we're just filling in the sparse areas and kind of shaping her brows the way I want them to be shaped. I want her brow to look as natural as possible. I don't really like the boxy look in the front of the eyebrows. So when I get to the front, I am going to use the pencil to do hair-like strokes. Then I am going to go in with some Urban Decay. This is actually a new product. This is the Brow Blade, and this is called Dark Drapes. I'm just doing the same thing, hair-like strokes. And then with some Got To Be Brow and Edge Gel, I am laying down her brows. The concealer that I'm using to clean up her eyebrows is a Toofaced concealer in the shade Maple. The brush that I'm using, I customized this brush a little bit. It was from Crown Brushes. It was a flat brush. I cut the brush up a little bit to my liking. I am going back in, kind of cleaning up the shape of her eyebrow. Now, if you follow any of my Instagram videos, I don't always start out with eyebrows. Jazz just has like really good eyebrows already, so I like to start out with hers just to get those out the way. I'm going to set that concealer with some powder before I go in with my eyeshadow base. These brows are so perfect. And you'll see me just making, finishing touches, blending it out, making sure they are perfect. This is the setting powder. And now the Plouise eyeshadow base that we are using is the shade number 2. You can use a concealer as well. It doesn't have to be an eyeshadow base. This is just giving the eyeshadow something to stick to. The eyeshadow palette we are going to be using is the Juvias Place Warriors 2 palette. And I am using that light brown as the transition shade. I like to blend my eyeshadows towards the nose and basically make it all go towards the nose contour. I think that look is so cute. Now we are going in with that darker brown, and I'm just blending that in the crease. All of the brushes that I'm using are from Morphe. I will list them in the description box below. I am going to go in with some more eyeshadow base before I put this shimmer on her eye. The shimmer that I am going to be using is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Primose palette. This is like a pinkish, champagne-ish color. I think this is so pretty. I am going in with that darker shade from the Warriors 2 palette just to blend in the edges of her eyeshadow. The moisturizer we are going to use is the Bobbi Brown Enriched Face Base. I am going to put that all over, and then we are going in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I really love this primer. It works really well on Jazz's skin. e.l.f. also has a really nice dupe for $10, a way more affordable option if you guys want to get that. This foundation, I love the Hauslabs foundation. I think this was such a perfect match for her skin. It blends in so well. The brush that I am using is a Real Techniques brush. These are my favorite brushes to use. SHEIN has dupes for these brushes as well. This might even be a dupe. I don't know. They look so similar, but the concealer that we are using is another Too Faced concealer, and this one is in the shade Warm Tan. I am going to go in with another one, which is going to be Chai, and I'm just going to put that on the edges of all of the places where I already put the concealer. And this is going to give like a nice transition look when I blend out all of my concealers together. Now this spray that I'm using is the NYX Bear With Me spray. I like to spray this on the skin before I blend out the concealer just to add some moisture. And then I am going to blend out with another Real Techniques brush. Of course, I had to speed this up for video purposes, but I am really taking my time to make sure I blend out this under eye. I am going towards the tail of her eyebrow. I don't want her cheek to appear like wide, so I'm making sure I keep that same like snatched look that I'm going for with the concealer. I did let this concealer sit for a couple minutes. That is the key to getting nice under eye coverage. You want to let your concealer sit for a little bit. And I like to blend out the under eye with a brush before I blend out with a powder puff. The line for the nose contour can be blended out. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to do nose contour anyway. This powder puff is going to give that nice flawless under eye. Once you let the concealer sit and then you use a powder puff, it's bound to be flawless. And for contour, I am going to go in with some NARS foundation. I like to use foundation for contour. I feel like it doesn't give off that harsh look that concealer does. And it also is more easy to blend out. I am going to put that on the sides of her cheeks, down the bridge of her nose for some nose contour, and I also put it on her forehead and chin. Now we are going in, this is optional, this is just for some brightness. We are going in with another Too Faced concealer. You want to make sure you take your time blending this out so there are no creases before you apply your setting powder. I am going to be using two setting powders for Jazz today. I am setting her under eye with some Blondie. This is from Hudabeauty. And then I am going to set her whole face with some Kunafa. I hope I'm saying these names right. I like to set her under eye first and then use a big brush to put the rest of the setting powder all over her face. As you can see, I'm kind of brushing some of it away from under her eye as well. This is giving her that skin-like look. This is looking like skin. Always remember when using any creams or liquids that they must be set with a powder. So we are going to use some Juvias Place Bronze Duo powder to set this contour. This is giving her some of her color back. We're going to go down the nose contour. And then we are going to go in with eyeliner. This is from Inglot. I love this gel eyeliner. I feel like this is the best eyeliner in the world. I've probably worked with so many eyeliners, but this one is the easiest one for me. And the brush that I am using to apply this is from Suva Beauty. I believe I bought this with my neon liners. Yes, it's definitely from Suva Beauty. The blush that we are using is from the Naya Vista Blush Me palette. This is so pretty. Look at that. This eyeliner that I am using is from LAgirl. It is a Shockwave neon liner. I just want to make a little disclaimer. I work hard. My hands are so ashy, guys. But I was washing my hands so much. I'm sorry. They look so ashy. This lip liner is also from LAgirl. They are doing their thing with the liners. This is the Shockwave lip liner. As you guys can see, I'm running a little low on this one. But this is something I will definitely always go out and get. These lashes are from Amazon. I will link those below as well. And I'm just going to fix up her liner a little bit. The lip that I am using is also just a random lip that I have in my kit, but I am going to top this with some Fenty Glow lip gloss from Fenty. I love this. I feel like I have to top all of my lips with this gloss. I am going in with another brow pencil. This one is in the shade Granite. I'm just adding a little darkness to the ends of her brows. Now we are going to make sure we remove any powder that didn't absorb in her skin. Really taking our time. This brush is from SHEIN as well. This is a really good dupe for the M438 brush. It looks exactly the same. And the highlighter we are going to be using is from Makeup by Mario. This is the color Bronze. I think this is so pretty on Jazz's skin. To finish this look off, we are going to use 2 setting sprays. Well, this is a setting mist, actually. This is from Morphe, if you guys don't already know. We're going to pat that in her skin, and then we are going to finish it off with some Charlotte Tilbury. And this is how we went from this to this. Love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will definitely be back soon with another video. I will try to be as consistent as possible. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.